dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original groove? Ooh. It's your boy DJ New Kid, your girl.
Sierra Nicole.
We back on the channel with another
Kid and C original.
Welcome back to the channel. Hey, we got another Planet Dolan, Deja Dolan, however you want to call it. We got 15 healthy foods that are actually unhealthy. Perfect video for you. You know what I'm saying? You be on your health. You try to be on your, you know what I'm saying? You be locked in, you know what I'm saying? Proud of you. You're going on your health journey, you know what I'm saying? Road to veganism.
Thank you.
No more swine. No more good old beef. No more ribs.
I ain't gonna say good old, cause it.
No more roast beef. No more catfish.
That's it.
No more chicken wings. Fried chicken. No more country living.
You know something? Honestly, I don't even think I missed nothing but one thing. And you know what that is.
Alright. Oh man, what that is? No more pork chops.
Oh, I ain't. No.
You a whole lot. You used to rave about your mama's.
I haven't had them in forever,
Yeah,
even before this. So that wasn't like a big thing. My main thing is fish. So you know that.
And that roast beef.
Yeah, roast beef was here. But anyway.
With that being said, man, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go, man. If you want to further support, all you got to do is check out down below. Also, every single time, man, we salute to the comment of the day.
Salute to you.
We highly appreciate it, man. Y'all keep running us up. We appreciate it every single time, man. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, lock it in with a thumbs up. But, again, there's 15 healthy foods that are actually unhealthy. You ready?
I'm ready.
It might turn you off now.
Danger Dolan. From yogurts filled with sugar-coated fruit chunks to the common belief that fat-free actually means anything, we count 15 food marketed as healthy when that simply isn't true.
Number 15.
Cereal. Most people on this earth always start their breakfast off with cereal, and even though most proclaim it's the best way to start your day, that isn't true. Now obviously the sugary cereal aimed at kids is generally unhealthy, but even the healthy branded ones like Raisin Bran and Honey Flakes, they contain an equal amount of sugar since the manufacturers destroy the original vitamins and minerals to add their own preservatives. Even when you find a brand of cereal that retains as much of their original ingredients as possible, the reality is you're still much better off with whole foods for breakfast.
Number 14.
Multigrain and wheat bread. People generally know that white bread isn't the healthiest thing in the world, but fewer realize that the supposed healthy alternatives aren't even that much better. Whole wheat bread is good for you, but the ones you'll find on the shelf at your supermarket are hardly ever whole wheat. They're generally made of enriched flour, which are the same ones that have had their nutrients stripped during processing, just like with white bread. Your risk of blood sugar problems, diabetes, and heart disease may rise unless you incorporate more whole grains in your diet, while also helping you maintain a healthy weight.
Number 13.
Well, instead of just telling people what they shouldn't take, what's the better alternatives? You know what I'm saying? If it ain't good, where you gonna get the real good one? Make it at home?
I mean, you can make your own.
I ain't making no damn bread myself.
You can make your own.
I ain't got the patience for all that.
I feel you.
Flop dough and to each his own if you can, but life is just too fast, man. You be like, shit. I'd rather go to the store, pick it up, and check out, man, instead of, you know, you gotta do too much.
Reduced fat peanut butter. This is a classic marketing trick to pretend like there's a healthy alternative to a product considered fatty by removing the fat and replacing it with things that are just as unhealthy. If you get a topping with reduced fat, it just means they have added sugar and fillings to retain most of the taste while retaining all of the calories. Even though checking the dietary information on the back is a confusing, indecipherable mess, you are better off checking it to make sure you know what you're putting in your body than getting a slightly worse tasting product for absolutely no reason.
Number 12.
Muffins. Many consider these a nice bread-like snack, blueberry and bran-flavored ones providing as much nutrition as fruit. In reality, muffins, no matter what style or flavor, are miniature cakes loaded with calorie, unhealthy fats, sugars, and the same nutritionless refined flour found in some supermarket bread. If you feel like buying muffins next time you're at the market, consider sharing one with a friend, or even make your own at home, but load them up with fresh, healthy ingredients.
Number 11.
Trail mix. Certain nuts and seeds are actually very good for you, and you can even get ones that include dark chocolate and dried apricots, still just as healthy, but trail mix is not that. Most supermarket versions come with candy pieces, yogurt chunks, and deep fried fruit pieces.
That one right there don't look healthy at all. You see all this candy? You might got a couple of raisins, but all this shit is candy.
I sure be eyeing it when we be going to Sprouts. I'm like, ooh, that look a little. But then I be looking at them like, oh, they ain't got all that in there. Oh, no.
Yeah, like this candy.
Mm-hmm.
You might get all the other thing you see is raisins. Besides that, it's all candy.
All loaded with calories, sugars, trans fat, and refined carbs. From just a couple of handfuls of trail mix, you're getting almost a third of your daily calorie intake along with all kinds of salted nonsense. If you're looking for a quick snack, consider more basic nut and seed varieties.
Number 10.
Sport drinks. If it isn't already obvious, this product is aimed at athletes and Olympians, those who push their bodies beyond breaking point. It was never aimed at guys who do 5 sit-ups and call it a day. These drinks contain heavy salt and liquid sugar, and while they're generally considered slightly less unhealthy than soft drinks, there really isn't that much difference. Electrolytes will help you regain lost salts in your body, but most people don't need this. Something you should consider is, if you're sweating all the water from your body, maybe you should try drinking, I don't know, water.
Number 9.
Pre-made salads. It's amazing what some salads can get away with, to the point where they end up with more calories than the meatiest, heart attack inducing fast food hamburger on this planet. There are those that have some lettuce covered in ham, turkey, cheese, bacon, fried chicken, and drenched in mayo, claiming itself to be a salad in the longest word-stretching technicality in the history of the earth.
It's just a sandwich without the bun. I swear.
It's just a what?
A sandwich without the bun.
Oh, yeah.
That's basically what you eating. Like, you eating a keto meal. And people be like, I can't do keto. When you get a loaded salad like that,
Yeah.
same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just ain't getting the bread. But, you
Facts.
But then they be like, these ain't eating no bread. But you loading over croutons. So you still, like, you might as well just go get that chicken sandwich you've been craving. Like, it ain't no better.
Most restaurants aren't really guilty of this if they prepare the salads fresh. And you can easily prepare a salad at home yourself, add in a little tasty meat without going crazy, and all the salads you feel like eating.
Number 8.
Fish. As unbelievable as it sounds, there are a couple of reasons fish contain all sorts of harmful toxins and actually have a slight risk of just ending your life flat out. Farmed fish, unlike those caught wild and fresh, are kept in horrifyingly bad conditions and prone to disease and parasites. Farmers combat this by pumping them full of antibiotics and chemicals, then feed them gluten, soy, and junk grain meals until they end up dead and on your plate. Fish also naturally contain mercury, known as one of the most toxic elements in the world, but luckily not a huge amount. Although if you're getting mercury from other methods, then you're gonna end up dead a lot faster. All because you could not get enough of those prawns.
Number 7.
Fruit juice. This one is mixed because while it does contain some nutritious fruit vitamins, the amount of empty calories and sugar it does contain just outright destroys all the benefits. Even if you were to drink cans of Coke day after day, you wouldn't be filling your body with anywhere near the amount of calories, carbs, and grams of sugar found in fruit juice. Not even all natural preservative-free juice can escape the downsides. Those ones make up for the lack of calories and sugar by loading it with high fructose, corn syrup, and additives.
Number 6.
Pretzel.
Why are you looking like that? You like,
I was like, why are you looking like that?
you have to lay out the juice.
What juice? Which one?
Your Uncle Mars.
I know that's not good. It's just, it's a hard, It's baby steps, okay? You can look at I look at the bag. I'm like, ooh, this not good. It's not good, but it tastes good. Just give me time. It's a process, okay? But yeah, I know that's not good.
And then Pretzels is most definitely one that they always used to advertise about. I was like, Pretzels is just like another form of bread, right? And I'm like, it still ain't no better.
Now, not all pretzels are bad. You can actually get whole wheat ones that contain a good deal of fiber, and especially when mixed with protein from cheese or peanut butter. Pretzels are better for you than potato chips, but don't be fooled. They don't give your body anything but empty calories, so no vitamins, fiber, minerals, or protein to speak of. And if you're eating salted pretzels, you might as well be injecting salt directly into your bloodstream. You get almost half your recommended daily intake from one small packet.
Number 5.
An energy bar. Like with energy drinks, you're obviously only supposed to eat these if you're into heavy workouts, especially if they contain a huge amount of protein. But most energy bars are souped up candy bars. They contain an equal amount of calories, fats, sugar, and oil, just as bad for you. Energy bars are meant to be effectively meal replacements, so your body has something to draw on when it gets exhausted. So if you are planning to eat these, stick with ones that have a low sugar and carb rating, and make sure they pack on the protein for your workouts.
Number 4.
Margarine. Many don't understand the difference between butter and margarine, and since butter got a bad rap back in the day because of the high saturated fat content, most would stick with margarine these days. But here's a newsflash, margarine isn't real food. It's a Frankenstein creation of chemicals and oils made to look and taste like butter. Studies have shown you're more likely to get a heart attack from eating toast with margarine than you do with butter. Now, real butter, preferably grass-fed, is the way to go. You just read the information on the back of the product and you make sure it isn't processed before you slop it onto your bread.
Number 3.
Dried fruit. This one sounds amazing because, well, it's fruit. Fruit is supposed to be healthy, but there's something very basic that should be understood. If you're gonna have a fresh product sit on the store shelf for weeks on end, you're gonna need to add something that will keep it from spoiling within days. Hence, preservatives, the most common item found in any supermarket and one of the worst for your body. Dried fruit is loaded with sugar and sulfur to keep them going, so that they can sit there for hours and hours and days and weeks and months, which jacks up their calorie count to insane degrees. A few banana chips can give you over 100 calories all at once.
Number 2.
Subway. We all remember the marketing campaigns, how they make the food right in front of you. That guy who lost a bajillion pounds by eating nothing but Subway. And to a degree, it is true. The food is fresher than most other fast food restaurants. But you have to understand, healthy food depends on your point of view. The meat that they have is processed. Everything is filled with preservatives. The sauces are riddled with sugar. The extras like cookies and soft drinks, essentially junk food bundled with the sandwiches. You might as well go to McDonald's and order a pre-packaged salad alongside your Big Mac. That's pretty much what you're doing with Subway.
Number 1.
That is fast though. Like we ain't gonna say his name because you know what I'm saying. He's still locked up doing his time. But we ain't gonna say his name. But like when you really do the research, it's not just because he was eating Subway. It's because he was walking the Subway multiple times a day. He was getting his exercise. He was working out. Also was trying to reduce the amount of calories he was intaking. That's the real reason why he lost weight. It wasn't because he was eating Subway every day. Because he wasn't. Most people drive to Subway. He walked miles to Subway and then walked miles back home, eat his sub, then got his ass walk again miles to Subway to get his, because he ate it with breakfast. Well, back then they didn't have breakfast. So he was eating for lunch and dinner. So 2 times a day, the amount of money he gave them? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yogurt. Even low and fat-free yogurts can't escape the reality that in order to retain anything resembling taste, it needs to be drenched in corn syrup, starch, and sugar. Some include artificial sweeteners which, if you're diabetic, might set you off and spike up your insulin. If you do get a yogurt though, and believe me, you could do much worse for a snack. Don't get ones with fruit chunks. They generally contain sugar and preservatives. Just add your own fresh fruit to a vanilla-flavored yogurt. That's it for this countdown. And have a good one!
Crazy, man.
That is.
Don't be bamboozled out here and lied to and finessed.
True. Well, a lot of things, all you gotta do is read labels.
Yeah.
And just.
You know, everybody ain't got time. Life is fast. Life is fast.
Teach
Man.
us wrong.
With that being said, man, make sure y'all spell us up in the comment section down below. Let us know y'all thoughts and opinions, man, about it down below. But as always, y'all know how it goes. I do go with the name DJ Kid That Says.
Here, Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are, y'all.
Get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partners.